WAAY 31 is looking deeper into Alabama's domestic violence laws after another murder-suicide in Limestone County. Police in Athens say there's no proof of any domestic violence, even though Billy Christopher shot and killed his mother and son and then himself. WAAY 31's Brittany Collins took our questions about DV to the Madison County District Attorney's Office.
I spoke with the Huntsville Police Department and the Madison County District Attorney's Office. They both tell me that even though committing a murder is the worst and most serious of a domestic violence case, there still could not have been any domestic violence evidence leading to it.
It is not uncommon to have a homicide where there's been no reports of domestic violence, that qualified relationship, no reports.
Madison County Assistant District Attorney Gabrielle Helix works on hundreds of domestic violence cases a year. She told me if someone kills a family member or loved one, it's automatically domestic violence, even if there's no history of any problems.
If I love somebody, and I know that if I call law enforcement, someone may go to jail, the person I love, then what's going to happen? How am I going to pay the bills?
But police in Athens told me since there are no past complaints in Christopher's case, officers aren't looking at this as domestic violence. Christopher also killed himself, so charges aren't important in this case. Huntsville Police Public Information Officer Michael Johnson described what officers look for.
We can say at the moment it occurred there was no argument or there was nothing that contributed to the shooting the second the incident occurred.
Helix also said it's hard for victims to come forward.
So I understand that couples want to work through things, but sometimes when we have our officers respond to these escalated events, our officers get hurt. In fact, it's one of the top reasons officers are killed in the line of duty.
In 2016, in cases of domestic violence that led to murder, 44% of those abusers had already been arrested. Reporting in Huntsville, Brittany Collins, WAAY 31 News.
Thanks, Brittany. Now, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, nearly 20 people a minute are victims of domestic abuse. The Madison County Deputy District Attorney says there are currently 350 felony domestic violence cases pending. The Deputy District Attorney also says most of the domestic violence cases he sees are not reported until the case gets out of hand and the victim's safety is in danger. The state currently allows victims to apply for protection from abuse orders, but requests can be denied. Crisis services can help victims create safety plans, provide victims with shelter, and even help them relocate.